Namaste. Today we will do a flip through of this book by Creative Heaven, Dogs, Color by Number, and it is by Diego Jordan Pereira. I have one more book by this artist, and it is about still life, and I liked the book, so I decided to try one more book by the same artist. Initially, when I purchased the other book, the still life one, I was not so impressed. I was like, I felt it was very repetitive, like it's the same picture from a different angle many times and all. But when I actually colored one of the pages and I saw the output, I was very impressed with the final product. And I was like, oh, so this is like, I felt it was in the same caliber as David Woodruff, maybe not George Topikis, but yeah, David Woodruff, surely it was in the same caliber. So I decided to find more books. I couldn't really find many color by number by this artist. I think he's more into puzzles and origami and dots and lines and stuff like that, like dot to dot and stuff. I don't like those kind of things, right? But I found this book and that's why I purchased it. And since this is a color by number, I don't know if we will be able to see the images or not. I have not seen this book before. I have not seen what is inside. I have just actually taken it out of its envelope. So for me also, it's going to be the same experience as you to go through this. So let's see what is there. So this is the back cover. I would guess this is one of the older books, because I remember the Creative Heaven older books would have images colored with pencils. Like you could actually see the texture of the pencils. In the new books, the print, it's like printed material. So it doesn't show you the texture or the shading or the lines scratched or anything like that. So it's more computerized, let's say. So this, I think, must be a old print, or maybe the print is new but the publication is old. So let's see. Okay, so it's by Dover Publications, Garden City, New York, and there are 24 shades in the palette, and these are the images. One thing I can see is that, I'm sorry about the dog barking, but we are looking at a dog book, right? It's my neighbor's dog. I feel like all the dogs are looking similar shade, and this was exactly my problem with his still life book also. It was like, if I look at it at a glance, everything looked very similar. So I'm hoping that just as my first impression about that book turned out to be wrong, I really enjoyed coloring the page, and I'm looking forward to coloring more images in that book. I'm hoping that when I color at least one of the images in this book, I will change my mind. So here is one of the sample pieces from inside. Yeah, so this is a 2016 copyright, and this copy seems to be manufactured in 2020, I'm guessing. And there are 46 expertly drawn full page illustrations of dogs to color. Now when they say 46, they include this one also. So that means basically the book is 45 images plus this. Okay, and since this is Dover Publications Creative Heaven series, it will be one-sided and the pages will be perforated, and the paper quality is far better than Amazon paper. So let's do a quick flip through, because it's not colored. I don't think there is a lot to see. All will look the same with outlines. I think it's much more simplistic than I had expected. The spaces are not very cramped, so I like it. I will enjoy coloring it even when it is not very bright light outside, because the spaces are very big, as you can see. So I like that. As far as I can see at a glance, I don't see any numbers missing, because this is one big problem with Creative Heaven color by number books. They always have a problem with the numbers missing and all that. So as of now, as far as I can see, the spaces are quite big and the numbers are not missing. So I don't know when I actually start coloring what will happen. I will be putting a link to this book in the description box below. If you like it, please do use the affiliate link to purchase the book. Just for your information, I had to order it all the way from US. It was not available here on the Spain Amazon. So I will put a link to the US Amazon. In case you are in another country, you will probably need to buy from there. So some of the images in its raw form are not looking very impressive. But what I had seen from the finished product looks like they will look good after we have colored them. So let's hope that is true. The paper quality is slightly rough as compared to most of the other Creative Heaven books that I have. I have a feeling that if you use marker, they will be absorbed a lot and you will lose a lot of ink. It's up to you, since they are one-sided, and markers will be a very, very fast way of coloring. But I personally would recommend use pencils on this paper because it seems very porous and absorbent. Is that the correct word? You know what I mean. It will absorb the ink a lot and you will be just wasting a lot of alcohol markers, unless you got the cheap variety and you don't care if it ends. But yeah, so maybe I will give it a try. One of them I will do with markers, one of them I'll do with pencils, and I'll see how it goes and what medium sets better on the page. I'll probably end up using that. I would not recommend watercolors. I have a feeling from the texture of this paper, the paper will start piling. Is that what it's called? Like it will start breaking down under the water. So my suggestion would be not to do watercolors. But if you purchase this book, by all means you can experiment with any medium that you want, right? Okay, so I think we are coming to the end. Yeah, and these are the others. So here I can see a little bit more colors, like I can see a little bit of yellow and a black and white dog and all. So I'm hoping that there is variety in the second half of the book. Yes. So that is it. I hope you liked the flip through and I hope you liked the book and it has intrigued you enough to purchase it. As I said, please use the affiliate link to purchase if you like this book. And if you have not yet subscribed, then please do so. Thanks for having stopped by. Have a nice day or an evening, depending on when you're watching this. Bye.